Lori and Becky with NB Home Gals. We are coming to you today. We want to talk to you a little bit about the inspections on a house. We want to talk to you about survey and home warranties. So we're going to touch on all those things. If you've been following our video series, you'll know kind of where we're going with all these things. So at this point, we have found a home, have it under contract, and within the first couple of days, we're going to be having our inspections on it, bringing in an inspector to look things over.
So on that timeline, it's not just 10 days to have the inspection, it's also to negotiate.
Right.
So we like to get that done as soon as you're under contract. We want to give you some names of some inspectors that we trust and get it scheduled.
That's right.
So that we can
allow for a couple days for them to kind of schedule you in, a day to have it done, and then to get that report back is often another day, sometimes added in there. So once we get that report back, we need X amount of days to be able to negotiate those repairs and possibly allow for third-party companies to come in and look at things a little bit more in detail if that's needed.
And we can extend it if we have to, but we like to stay within that time frame as best we can.
Right.
So when we, after the home inspection, let's say, just skip forward a bit, we've negotiated everything. The air conditioner is running great, right? It's cooling well, which is important in Texas.
Absolutely.
And then you move in and it's kind of getting hot. So what have we written in the contract to help you with that?
That home warranty. So it's going to cover you from the time that you move in for a calendar year that you own the home, and it's going to cover your mechanical items, your HVAC,
unforeseen things.
Right. Your dishwasher, goes on the fritz. Hot water heater, those types of things.
Got a leak. So
just peace of mind.
It's not perfect, but we do everything we can to give you that little bit of cushion after you've moved in, that when something goes wrong, because an air conditioner can be great one day and be not so great the next day, and everybody who knows about the air conditioning system has looked at it, and it's just something that was unforeseen.
Correct.
Yeah. So we do negotiate that into your contract, and we do help you choose a home warranty. We give you different options, and you can do your own research. And so that's another part, kind of an inspection, and then the survey. So in the contract too, when we're looking at these houses, sometimes we have the survey.
Correct.
Sometimes we don't. And so we'll ask the buyer, we need you to provide us with a survey within X amount of days. And also written in the contract is a few days for you to go over that, because what can be tied to surveys are things you don't realize.
Right. And that information will come from the title company. So while they're doing all the background checking on the property, they're looking for restrictions and the layout of the property lines, those kinds of things.
It could have been 150 years ago, somebody put a strange restriction on what can't come through that property. And some of them are kind of different and quirky, and you're like, what is that? It gives us a few days to say yes or no, or let's address that with the seller. Let's have that removed and move forward. But it all needs to be clean and tidied up.
And make sure that you understand that as the buyer. Or is there an easement possibly going through that property? All those things that you may not even anticipate on a property, we're gonna go through that and talk about those and let you know what to look for, what's on there, how that can be remedied, can it be remedied, those kinds of questions, all really good to know.
So you'll get that email from the title company, and then we get it too, so we're reading through it. Oftentimes people are like, what's that? We're like, no, read it.
Very important.
But we're looking through it too, and the title company will say, hey, this is unusual. Hey, let's bring this up, let's discuss it. So another way that the whole team that we're working with is there to protect you. Off to the next discussion that we'll have. We're gonna talk about what title does. So watch our next video for that.